morning, everyone. So often you hear, you read, it's all around you, this phrase. So often you come across this phrase. Don't work hard, work smart. The first part of the phrase is very nice. Don't work hard, reassuring. Okay. Second part, work smart. How exactly does one work smart? What are you required to do? Associated with this immediately is another issue. Students point out, ma'am, I can't mug up. My problem is I can't memorize. And however much of effort I put in the exam hall, it all blanks out. And I just can't remember enough to write adequate answers. How do I go about this? And that is where working smart comes about. First of all, I have this issue about the term we use. Just note, when we are learning something, getting to know something, getting informed in some way, and when we are liking that process, that matter, we say we are learning. When we have to learn up something and we are not quite enjoying it, but okay, you've got to do it, then we say we are memorizing this. And then when you positively hate the process, whatever reason, subject not of your choice, matter too heavy, too much, whatever, then we say we are mugging up and I can't mug up. But in each case, you are committing to memory. So what changed? Nothing except your attitude. And that matters. These micro signals which we send to our mind, they actually determine how much we'll remember, in what way we'll be able to recreate that, as in write it down. It matters. Now comes the matter of how do you work smart. We are not supposed to be memorizing. A lot of students are doing this wrong. You're pressurizing your mind and body, trying to actually memorize page after page after page of text. No, your mind won't take kindly to that kind of pressure. Of course you can't remember. You're not expected to. The mind doesn't expect you to deal with information overload in that manner. So what do you actually do? See, there are 2-3 things here. First, if you're answering the ICSE or ISC, I take it as a given that you know how to write sentences adequately, you know how to write matter in any kind of matter in proper paragraphs adequately by this point. Then comes the matter of what is contained in each paragraph or what is contained on each page. The best way is when you have the matter either written down or you have it in a, say, workbook, some kind of text. The matter is there in your handwriting or in print. That's not important. What you need to do is, please pencil in A, keywords, B, a significant line, a sentence which will trigger your memory, and C, in the margin alongside that paragraph, just write down either a couple of words or a small phrase which tells you what this paragraph is about, like causes of this or how it happened. Just that much, causes of, how it happened, things like that. So what will happen is, you've heard this also so many times before, our eyes actually work like a camera here. So when you're looking at the page twice, thrice, 4 times in preparing for exams, your mind is recording that image. So the mind might not be able to bring to instant recall in an exam hall the entire page. The mind is not a Xerox machine. It cannot bring back to instant recall, but it will somehow remember the image of what was written in the margin, what was underlined. And that is the best way to learn up something. We practice this thing of keywords. The other day again somebody was talking about what are keywords, how do we select keywords, how do we figure out, you need to write out a couple of these answers or take out some answers, say even in a workbook, and mark in the margin, as I am telling you, all these little things which facilitate the learning process. Mugging up, if you want to call it that. It'll help you learn, it'll help you remember. And the easier you make the process, the lighter the entire preparation pattern becomes automatically. In fact, after listening to this video, if it's helped you, I would suggest that you go to ahujaclasses.com. Just check there and you can sign up. If you attend a couple of classes, maybe you will get the hang of what exactly are we talking about when we say apportion your time in a smart manner. Learn how to learn. Make the process way more simple, easier to handle. All these things will be elaborated upon in my classes also. So just keep in mind that golden phrase which really works. Don't just work hard, work smart. That's what is going to jack up your marks.